Hola Year 8, it's Mr. Nero. I hope you are all well and safe and ready for our next lesson, which is for the week starting the 29th of June, el 29 de junio. Y el título de hoy, today's title, is la pregunta, is the question, ¿Adónde vas a ir? Where are you going to go? El objetivo, the objective today, is to talk about where you are going to go on holiday, which uses a tense called the near future. Going to go, going to visit. Now, with every lesson, there are always three different pathways: Argentina, Mexico, España. These are just suggestions, and you choose the one that you feel either challenges you or supports you. Vale, primero, empareja el español con el inglés. Match up the Spanish to the English. Now here, there are a mix of verbs and nouns from previous lessons and also elements of what we're going to look at today. So do process of elimination, match up the ones that you know first, then have a look at, is it a verb? Is it conjugated? Is it not conjugated? Is it a noun? Is it an opinion phrase? And then best fit. So if you press pause and when you're ready for your answers, press play. Okay, respuestas, answers. Voy, I go. Lo mejor, the best. Lo peor, the worst. Voy a ir a, I am going to go to. Vamos a, we go to. Vamos a ir a, we are going to go to. Ir, to go. One of the smallest verbs in Spanish. It's also an ending of a verb, but the verb ir means to go. Tome el sol, I sunbathed. If we think back to last lesson when we had a look at the past tense. Me gusta, I like. Fui, I went. Hice, I did. Un tostón, a bore. Fue, it was, which can also mean he, she, it went. Me gustaría, I would like to. Van a ir a, they are going to go to. Now using that box and the support at the bottom. Argentina, can you translate the following? Have a look at the box below to help you with the phrase. Mexico, can you translate yours? And España, can you have a go at translating yours? And again, the underlined part will be your support at the bottom. If you press pause and when you are ready for your answers, press play. Okay, Argentina. Aunque normalmente voy a España, en agosto mi familia y yo vamos a ir a Francia porque mi madre dice que es tan divertido como España y está cerca. A decir la verdad, me encantaría ir a Italia porque sería lo mejor. That phrase, a decir la verdad, was from last lesson and you were asked to write it down too. So if you didn't, that is a great one for you guys to have. México. Normalmente voy a Francia, pero el año pasado fui a España y fue lo mejor. Mis amigos van a ir a México. España. Fui a España y normalmente voy a Italia. En el futuro voy a ir a México. Okay, un reto, a challenge for you. Argentina, how many of those red ones do you know? Mexico, how many of those orange do you know? And España, how many of those green do you know? If you press pause and play when you are ready for your answers. Respuestas. I go, we go. I went, we went. It is, it was. I sunbathed, I visited. I went to the beach, I did sport, I rode a horse, I ate. I listened, you went, you go. They went, they go. Last summer, last year, next year. Normally, the best, the worst. More than, less than. As. So the reason why that says as, tan como, is when we are making a comparison. So for example, Spain is as hot as Mexico. Italy is as cultural as France. It's when we're making a comparison and it's a great one to use. A ball, as or because. I danced, and how fun. Okay, so I said to you at the beginning of the lesson that the question was, Adónde vas a ir? Where are you going to go? And I explained that we were going to focus on something called the near future, el futuro. El futuro simply means the future, and it is a tense in Spanish that we use to talk about something that we are going to do. So we are going to do sport. We are going to visit Spain. He is going to study more. I am going to visit Spain. He is going to see the film. We are going to go shopping. They are going to go to France in August. I am going to go to Italy, and it is going to be great. So it's forming that going to do something. And actually, in Spanish, this is a pretty easy tense to form, because all we need to do is take the present tense of the verb ir. Remember that tiny little verb in Spanish that means to go. Because voy on its own means I go. Vas, you go. Va, he, she, it goes. Vamos, we go. Vais, you all go. And van, they go. And that's great, because that means we know what I go, you go, he goes, we go, you all go, they go is in the present tense. But actually we can use it to form the future, because all we have to do is add an a plus the infinitive. The infinitive is just a posh word for saying the verb. And in Spanish we know that these always end in AR, ER or IR. So for example, escuchar, comer, vivir, bailar, beber, escribir. They all end in AR, ER or IR. So for example, if I wanted to say I am going to go to Spain, I simply go, right, I, voy, plus a, plus the infinitive, to go. Voy a ir a. If I wanted to say you are going to go, I simply choose vas plus a plus ir a. You are going to go to. Va a ir a. He is going to go to, or she or it. Vamos a ir a. We are going to go to. Vais a ir a. You all are going to go to. And finally, van a ir a. They are going to go to. So let me explain that again. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van, depending on who you are talking about. So I, you, he, she, it, we, you all, or they. Plus a, plus the verb. So to do, to visit, to eat, to dance. Okay? So let me give you some other examples. Let's mix it up with the verbs. Voy a visitar. Vas a comer. Va a bailar. Vamos a beber. Vais a escuchar. Van a escribir. I'm going to ask you to pause the video and have a go at telling me, actually, or writing down, sorry, because I can't hear you. What do these mean in English? Can you pop them into English for me? Give yourself a few minutes, and when you're ready, just press play. So you should have, I am going to visit, you are going to eat, he's going to dance, or she or it, we are going to drink, you all are going to listen, they are going to write. So, depending on the person, I, you, he, she or it, we, you all, they. If we are wanting to say, I am going to do something, you are going to do something, he, she, it, we, you or they are going to do something, we decide who we're talking about, choose the correct voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van, add an A, and add the infinitive, the verb. Argentina, can you have a go at these ones for me? Mexico, can you have a go at yours? And España, can you have a go at yours, please? If you press play for me when you are ready for your answers, okay? I am more bothered about you recognising the verb and getting the going to do something rather than knowing every single word in that sentence, okay? So just press play when you're ready for your answers. Okay, respuestas. Argentina, vamos a visitar a los monumentos. We are going to visit the monuments. Vais a comer un bocadillo. You all are going to eat a sandwich. Mi amigo va a bailar flamenco. My friend is going to dance flamenco. Voy a ir a Francia. I am going to go to France. Va a ser lo mejor. This was a challenging one. It is going to be the best. She is going to speak would be va a hablar. They are going to read van a leer. My friend and I are going to listen to music. Mi amigo y yo vamos a escuchar música. México, yours are voy a ir a, I am going to go to. Vamos a visitar, we are going to visit. Va a comer, he, she or it is going to eat. Van a beber, they are going to drink. I am going to talk would be voy a hablar. We are going to dance would be vamos a bailar. They are going to write, van a escribir. España, your first one. Voy a ir a, I am going to go to. Vamos a ir a, we are going to go to. Van a ir a, they are going to go to. Va a comer, could have been she, he or it, is going to go to. And I am going to go, voy a ir a. Okay, so I've put a little model answer that responds to the question, ¿Adónde vas a ir? If you remember, our title for today was the question, where are you going to go? So I've given a very, very high level model answer there that ticks every single box, actually, to achieve a really, really, really high standard of written Spanish. I've written, en el futuro, mis amigos y yo vamos a visitar a Nueva York, porque mi madre fue ahí el verano pasado y dice que fue la mejor experiencia de su vida. Aunque me gustaría ir a Francia, porque sería muy cultural y se puede probar la comida francesa. Visitaba la capital cuando era joven y pensaba que era mejor que los Estados Unidos, pero ya no. En agosto voy a ir a Escocia con mis padres y vamos a ir en coche. Voy a caminar mucho y vamos a visitar unos monumentos. Fui a Escocia en diciembre y fue más divertido que se puede imaginar, porque comí un montón. Visité el castillo y vi unas vistas maravillosas. Argentina, can you find those 10 for me in that text? Mexico, those 5, and España, those 4 phrases. And if you press pause and play when you are ready for your answers. Okay, your answers are there. So if you would like to press pause, check your answers, change your answers, write in your answers. I'll give you a few minutes there. And then what I'm going to ask is that you allow yourself 3 or 4 minutes to read through my answer. Can you guess 50% of that text? Any more? You're incredible. You're incredible anyway, but this is really, really, really high level. Test yourself. Okay, if you are not ready for the English of that text, press pause. In the future, my friends and I are going to visit New York because my mum went there last summer and says it was the best experience of her life. Although I would like to go to France because it would be very cultural and you can try French food. I used to visit the capital when I was younger and I used to think it was the best and it was better than the USA, but not anymore. In August, I am going to go to Scotland with my parents and we are going to go by car. I'm going to walk a lot and we are going to visit some monuments. I went to Scotland in December and it was more fun than you can imagine because I ate loads. I visited the castle and I saw some marvellous views. Okay, grammar. Mr. Nero loves gramática. Me encanta la gramática española. I love Spanish grammar. Why? Because it makes our work so much better and it's one of the most difficult parts of learning a language, but yet the most important. So you will see a table of 5 different tenses. Imperfect past, preterite past, present, future, conditional. Now, if you heard the word imperfect past and preterite past and thought, what on earth is Miss talking about? Last lesson, we looked at the preterite past, which is when we talk about something that we did. The imperfect past is when we talk about something that we used to do. And they are 2 different things in the Spanish language. They are in English, but it's much more definitive in Spanish, and we can tell by the endings used. So, you will see, and I'm hoping this doesn't confuse you, I'm going to try and explain it in as much detail as possible. But Argentina, I am wanting you to follow the red box. So I would like you to use all the verbs at the bottom of the page and I would like you to split them into 5 columns. The past imperfect, the past preterite, the present, the future and the conditional. Mexico, I would like you to follow the orange. I would like you to split the verbs at the bottom of the page into 4 columns. Simply past, present, future, conditional. Now I said simply, this is really challenging. So if you find yourself guessing, okay, give it your best shot. The same with green, España. I'm asking you to split all of those verbs into past, present, future. My advice to you would be, Miss has been teaching you today about the future. What did the future look like? Which ones out of that list are the future that I can get rid of and do process of elimination? So if you press pause, and please do take your time and play when you're ready for your answers. Okay, Argentina only. I've split these into the 5 columns for you. Imperfecto, you should have iba a, visitaba, era, pensaba. For your preterite tense, comí, fue, fui, visité, bebí, tomé el sol. For your present, voy, es, va, vais, me gusta. Future, vamos a ir a, van a ir a, voy a caminar, vais a comer. Conditional, sería, me gustaría, me encantaría. Now, if you glare at those 5 columns, bearing in mind you're always going to have verbs that are irregular, that don't follow the normal pattern. But looking at each of those boxes, you can see patterns, can't you? You can see many similarities. Your past imperfect, the majority end in aba. Your past preterite, majority end in either an I or an E with an accent. Your present, well, they've got nothing in common. We need to learn the present tense. The future, they all follow that structure. The verb conjugated of ir, plus a plus verb. The conditional always ends in ia. They have something in common. Mexico, yours are here for you. Your past, iba a, visitaba, era, pensaba, comí, fue, fui, visité, bebí, tomé el sol. Present, voy, es, va, vais, me gusta. Future, vamos a ir a, van a ir a, voy a caminar, vais a comer. Conditional, sería, me gustaría, me encantaría. España, yours are here for you. Your past, present and future. So past, iba a, visitaba, era, pensaba, comí, fue, fui, visité, bebí, tomé el sol. Present, voy, es, va, vais, me gusta. Future, vamos a ir a, van a ir a, voy a caminar, vais a comer. Sería, me gustaría, me encantaría. Okay, the final task of today is I would like you to create a storyboard. And in this storyboard, Argentina, not only would I like you to be imaginative and create a storyboard of a past holiday, also where you normally go, where you are going to go and would like to go, but I would like you to make sure that not only do you include past preterite, imperfect, present, future conditional comparisons, but also talk about other people. Mexico. Equally, I would like you to be imaginative and create a storyboard that talks about a past holiday, also where you normally go, but I want you to include where you're going to go. And again, I would like you to stretch yourself and talk about others with opinions. España. I would like you to talk about where you're going to go, why, and also with opinions. And my challenge to you is to talk about other people, or maybe even tell me where you went. Now, I've given you a little example. I've made it very small and very short, okay? But you will see that I've done different pictures and I've started with where I used to go, where I went, where I normally go, where I would like to go and going to go, okay? And I've colour-coded it because that should link to each of these tasks and give you a bit of an example of what I'm after. I have also done a little key of time phrases and sentence starters here. So in the future, next year, next summer, normally, sometimes, last year, last summer, and when I was younger. Please, please, please use everything from this lesson. Rewind all the way back to the beginning. Use those key phrases and verbs that I asked you to match up. I gave you the answers. Use the reading comprehension answers, okay? Use everything from the previous lesson as well, okay? And I would like you to create a storyboard. And this can be done either in your books, on paper, on the computer. I'm not bothered how it's set out. It could be that you've got, can you see that I've got a box with 2 pictures and the text underneath? 2 pictures, text, 2 pictures, text, 2 pictures, text. You could do it like that, or you could split your page into 6 boxes or 8 boxes. It's up to you if you want 4 short paragraphs or you want 8 sentences. I'm going to completely leave it up to you. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing the fantastic storyboards that you are going to create. Anything at all, any questions, just ask on Show My Homework. That's what we're here for. But most importantly, look after yourselves and know that we are so, so excited to be able to teach you again soon. Adiós, hasta luego.